meteorologist Michael Coates.
Outside, we've been picking up on the breezy conditions today, dry humidity, and we're under a red flag warning until 9 o'clock tonight with the winds, and just because it's so hot and dry, obviously. We've also been picking up on some smoke and haze. That's no surprise, thanks to the area of wildfires burning around the region. Not just the fires here locally out towards American Falls, but we've had fires burning for several weeks in Utah and Wyoming and Colorado. That's also been contributing to our smoky situation. 91 right now in Pocatello with 88 in Idaho Falls. We got 87 in Jackson, 89 in Salmon with the mid 80s out towards Twin Falls, 83 in Island Park, and it's dry, very dry across southern Idaho and western Wyoming. We're looking to the north tonight, and you see a little bit of wet weather getting into areas of eastern Washington and northern Idaho with some showers and thunderstorms up towards Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. But that's where the wet weather is going to stay. It's not really coming down south anytime soon. We have high pressure over the Four Corners. That's swinging in the heat. We got the southwesterly flow coming off of this ridge of high pressure, but we're flattening out the ridge of high pressure just a bit with the movement of that low pressure center going into southern Canada. And as it flattens out that ridge of high pressure, we pick up on some slightly cooler temps here for Wednesday as we get a zonal flow in off the Pacific coastline. So it's still going to be hot outside. It's still going to be above average for this time of June, but we aren't going to be hitting those high 90s, low 100s. We're more back into the upper 80s, low 90s here for your Wednesday and Thursday. So the temperatures are a little bit more manageable outside with the heat. Here's a look at the VIPIR-CAST tonight with the showers getting into northern Idaho and a dry cold front across Montana. Reason why it's also been breezy out there, but you'll notice that not much happening here locally. We will get some thunderstorms and some monsoonal moisture wrapping around this ridge of high pressure for Friday and Saturday, but the showers are going to stay to our south. Another nuisance here with the heat, it's the smoke. And we've had the fire burning south of American Falls. That's contributing to our smoky skies, and the winds out of the west and the southwest, and the winds are going to shift a little bit late tonight, and then they're going to start picking back up in here around the Snake River Plain out of the southwest, and that's going to drag more smoke up towards the upper valley. We will see some smoke-filled skies from Pocatello all the way up into Idaho Falls and Rexburg. You still got quite a bit of smoke though getting blown into southern Wyoming thanks to all the fires in Utah. Lows are going to be back into the 50s tonight. We should get to about 60 degrees to start off your morning about 7 a.m. and we'll be into the mid 80s tomorrow afternoon in Idaho Falls with those winds at about 15 to 25 miles an hour. 87 for the expected high in Montpelier tomorrow with a high of 84 in Lava Hot Springs, 91 in Preston with highs at Old Faithful at 71 tomorrow, 86 in Rexburg, 85 in Jackson with the upper 70s in Island Park. Hanging out into the mid 80s tomorrow afternoon for Salmon and Chalice, 87 in Arco with highs in IF at 86, same for Blackfoot, upper 80s in Pocatello, and we'll see the mid to lower 80s for INL and Rigby. We'll start with the Blackfoot 8-day forecast. Temps here at around 90 for Thursday, 92 on Friday, and we're going to be back into those mid-90s around Saturday afternoon. It's going to be a hot start to the weekend with some sunshine and dry weather. No big changes to that weather outlook, with the only exception being a few passing clouds. Rexburg 88 for the high Thursday, 89 on Friday with a high of 91 on Saturday. Sliding into Salmon with a high of 88 for Thursday and some wind picking up. In the low 90s for highs Friday and Saturday with some sunshine this weekend and overnight lows scaling back into the 50s. Over to Jackson, we will see temperatures peaking at about the upper 80s, low 90s for Saturday afternoon. There's hints that we might get some stormy conditions, especially around the national parks getting into the middle part of next week towards Tuesday and Wednesday. Pocatello 91 for Thursday, 94 on Friday, and a high of 96 on Saturday. We got the heat rolling in here from the south, and overnight lows will be back into the 60s this weekend. Idaho Falls, we have 85 for the high tomorrow with some gusty winds at 15 to 25 miles an hour. 91 for the high on Friday, then we're into the 93 mark on Saturday, back down to the upper 80s for Sunday and Monday as we get into the early half of next week, and temperatures will look to stay into the 80s as we get past this weekend and past Father's Day. Our John Adams GMC Spirit of Idaho comes to us from Lyndon Victor, and she titled this picture just a couple of boys enjoying the view, sitting on the fence post. I think that's a good summertime pick here for this time of the year. You just kind of see the kids out there looking over the